Welcome to Reaction Zero. My name is Tyrell, and we'll be going over in-depth on uses of items, maximum carrying capacity, and basic to expert understanding of said items in the Blackout Club. There are a total of 8 field items, but the board in the hideout only shows 7. The one item that is missing is the lockpick. The lockpick can be found in supply crates, and you can even start with one by applying a minor power called locksmith. The lockpick will unlock doors silently, open lock supply crates, and open lock wall grates. You can carry more than 10 lockpicks, so theoretically, people believe its carrying capacity is infinite. One lockpick will open one door or crate before it disappears from your inventory. Lockpicks are not visible in your inventory hotbar and can only see your capacity when looking at an item that uses a lockpick. Once unlocked, an enemy cannot relock doors. Lockpicks are a quiet, sinless way to unlock a door. The more sin you acquire, the faster the shape will spawn in your session. Bandages are the next field item I will cover. The bandage is a healing item that can spawn around the map in supply crates, and also has a minor power that allows the player to start a session with one in their inventory, called medic. The bandage has a maximum capacity of 2. Bandages can be bought at fireworks stands and contraband lockers for snacks, which is your currency in the game. There is a chance to temporarily increase your maximum inventory to 3 if applying the minor power called Lucky Loot. Bandages must be applied when standing still and cannot be applied when walking or running. Bandages are the only item in the game that are usable on teammates when they are awake and not suppressed. Foam grenades are the next field item I will cover. Foam grenades can be used as defense or to traverse the map quieter. Foam will make the ground silent to walk on, negates fall damage, can disable acoustic mines, security cameras, and speed traps. The maximum capacity one can carry is 3, unless in your session you have the disrupt mission in which your maximum capacity becomes 10. The foam grenade can be thrown at the shape to temporarily reveal himself without closing your eyes until the shape takes one of his doors. Doing this will cleanse himself of the foam. Foam grenades can also be used to stun a suppressed teammate, allowing you to run at them to revive without the suppressed teammate revealing you to the shape. Energy bars are the next field item to cover. The energy bar's sole purpose is to recover the stamina bar to 100% and give an infinite boost of stamina for a limited duration. The maximum capacity to hold in your inventory is 2 bars. You can find these bars around the map in supply crates, and this item also has a minor power that allows you to start the session equipped with one already in your inventory. While the player has infinite sprint for that limited duration, the player has no fall damage recovery time, but will still inflict damage. The Noisemaker or firecrackers are the next field item I will cover. The sole purpose of the Noisemaker is to create a loud noise to distract enemies to either evade or have the enemy stop chasing you. The maximum capacity for the Noisemaker is 4 in one's inventory. Just like all field items, they spawn in supply crates. If you're playing as a stalker, you can use the Noisemaker to shift enemies towards other player locations. Sleep tripwire are the next field item I will cover. This device is an offensive trap that will permanently knock out any enemy that makes contact with this device besides the shape. The sleep tripwire will stun the shape. The maximum capacity of sleep tripwires is 6. Just like all field items, they will be found in supply crates. This item cannot be bought at fireworks stations or contraband lockers. The Tranquilizer dart is the next field item I will cover and the first of 3 escape items. An escape item will be an item that allows a player to escape an enemy grapple besides the shape without taking damage. The Tranquilizer dart is an offensive, close-ranged item that will permanently knock out an enemy. This item will spawn in supply crates, and you can start with a Tranquilizer dart if the hero item selected is a crossbow. The maximum dart capacity is 3. The Tranquilizer dart can be bought at fireworks stations and contraband lockers for a steep price of 50 snacks per item. All 3 other items that can be purchased at these locations cost only 30 snacks. If a stalker is using a dart, the club member will be stunned and drained of stamina. The Flashbang will be the next and last field item on this list. It will also be the second of 3 escape items. The Flashbang is another offensive item that will temporarily stun enemies within its blast radius. The maximum carrying capacity of Flashbangs is 4. The Flashbang will also spawn in supply crates and can also be bought at fireworks stations and contraband lockers. A stalker can also use a Flashbang for similar results against club members. Teammates can stun the shape, and if timed correctly, the shape will drop the club member before it can suppress them. The stun gun is the first hero item I will cover and the last escape item in the game. The stun gun is an offensive, close-range item that temporarily stuns enemies. You can change out what hero item you want to start your session with at the hideout. Once you use the stun gun on an enemy, the battery will need to recharge before you can use it again. The recharge time will roughly take 1 minute to recharge. You can see the charge time on the taser itself. Green means it's good to use, orange is the battery life filling up, and flashing orange is the battery is drained. The grappling hook is the second of 3 hero items, and the next I will cover. The grappling hook is primarily used to traverse areas of the map that are hard to reach or inaccessible without. The grappling hook can be thrown and attached to most surfaces. After a short time after attaching, a rope will drop, allowing you to climb. Another use for the grappling hook is throwing it at enemies to stun them for a short duration. This includes the shape, which is timed correctly, can free a teammate before the shape suppresses them. You will just need to go and collect the grappling hook after every throw. The grappling hook has a short rope attached, so don't throw the item too high or you will lose your hero item. The crossbow is the last hero item and the last overall item the club members can currently use. The crossbow is an offensive, ranged item that shoots tranquilizer darts from a distance. When equipping the crossbow, you will start the session with 1 tranquilizer dart. This item solely depends on finding darts to use. If the crossbow is used on a stalker, it will only drain their stamina. Just like the other hero items, this item must be equipped prior to the session starting at the hideout to use. The first trap a player will encounter are the speed traps. These traps will stun the player that triggered the trap by moving too fast in its radius. These traps can be disabled by crouching up to them and holding the action button, or using items such as the foam grenades and darts to permanently disable, while the flashbang will temporarily disable. If the player is using Hacker's Major Powers 3rd upgrade, Remote Disarm, they can temporarily disarm the trap from a distance. The last trap a player can encounter is the acoustic mine. These are alarms that will create noise when in their radius to alert enemies of your location. These mines can be disabled with foam grenades and tranquilizer darts and be temporarily disabled with a flashbang. The Hacker's Major Powers 3rd upgrade Remote Disarm can also be used here to temporarily disable from a distance. If sleepers or looses hear you and lose you, they will place these acoustic traps and linger in the vicinity to try to find you. The last alarm a player can trigger are from the enemy drones. These drones create noise when club members are inside of its sensors to alert nearby enemies of your location. These work like the acoustic mines, but they move. The best method is to simply avoid them, but you can temporarily disable them with a foam grenade or the Hacker's Major Powers 3rd upgrade. When the drone's lights are green, they do not detect anything. Yellow means they detect something, but is not alerted. Red will sound the alarm to alert nearby enemies. If you're new, enjoyed this content, or would like to see me do more Blackout Club videos, please drop a like, comment any questions, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.